Hello YouTube, it's Chris, Harriet Pipes. Hope you're all doing well. August has been a busy month. I had a friend come to stay from the UK, which was nice. I think I mentioned that in my last video. Yeah. And since then, I've been on a great trip to Denmark to visit Tom Eltang and learn some freehanding skills from him. And I just had the most amazing time. Honestly, I can't tell you. It was just brilliant. Tom and his lovely wife Pia were really good hosts, and I learned loads, like really loads. So it was stupendous. And I got to see Johannes. He's a great guy that works with Tom and makes beautiful pipes in his own right, and meet Mike, who's the other guy, who is Tom's apprentice. There is official apprentices, and Mike was sound. He was really good fun to chat to. And we did a lot of talking, had a lot of fun. Tom took me and showed me around his area. And I just feel really rested and motivated and bright. It was really fantastic. It did me a world of good, to be honest with you. So I've been back this week, and it's been all systems go in the workshop because I've fallen a little bit behind on commissions. I'm aware of that, and I do apologise. It's just been one of those months, really. I'll catch up. It won't be an issue. I've had 2 big orders for dealers, excuse me, that I was hoping to get done, but with my friend visiting, it sort of fell away a bit. So August commissions have rolled into September, some of them. But it's all good. Don't worry, anyone. If you are worried, get in touch with me. But all systems are go. So while I was at Tom's, I made 2 pipes. This one that I'm smoking, little sort of egg, I suppose. So that was my first effort. Second effort went in the bin, and the third effort came out okay as well. So I've always found it quite daunting with the freehand. I know I've made a few of them over the last couple of months, but I've really sort of been scared of them. It's a whole different set of skills. But when you watch a master like Tom and he explains things to you in the way that somebody who's been doing something for over 50 years can explain things to you, it sort of clicks. That's not to say things won't go wrong in the future, but I don't feel worried about them going wrong. I feel confident with the machinery and all that stuff. So it was really a worthwhile trip, and hope to go back again when I'm ready for some more tuition. I have to practice now. So I haven't done my housekeeping. I'm smoking this wonderful tobacco, Capstan, the gold, the yellow. I was always a fan of the blue, and I still am a fan of the blue, but I think this one is better. It's milder and slightly sweeter, and I quite like that. Anyway, the other pipe I made with under Tom's tuition was this little volcano, which I offered up to David, who's a customer of mine, because he'd asked me for my first for a freehand post L-tang, and I sort of said, well, you know, I made 2 while I was there. Did he want one of them? And Tom helped me and showed me something on this pipe. Hence, I can't in good conscience sell that pipe, nor do I want to, obviously. But it was nice to offer this to a good customer. You know, it's kind of the only pipe that has been made entirely by me from my time with Tom the other week. So I thought it was nice to share that in a way. Anyway, so that was the other pipe that came out of the L-tang workshop experience. And then the rest of what I've got to show you is for dealers, really. So I've been sort of holding off talking about who one of the dealers was for a while now, because I needed to make the pipes. I've got them all together now. So 6 I've already showed you, but you didn't know who they were for. And I've got another 6 to show you, and then 5 I'm gonna MBSD. I'm gonna get it wrong. I have a problem with letters and numbers in the States, so I've got 5 for them, but they want another 3. James from there wanted 3 more if I could manage it. So along with commissions, the rest of this week I'll be doing those 3 pipes. I need to get some smooths for them, really. And yeah, so it really is all systems go. So the other pipe shop, because I didn't want to count my chickens, is the Danish pipe shop, which is very, very exciting. Not everybody gets in there, let me tell you. They're quite picky about which pipe makers they have on their racks and in their drawers. So that's a real honour and privilege to have had an order from them. So let's show you some pipes, eh? I've already been nattering for 8 minutes. Let's put that down. So MBSD, I'm sure it's MBSD. It's either that or it's MDSB, but that doesn't roll off the tongue quite well enough for me, so I think I'm wrong. So 5 pipes for them. This egg, rusticated with contrast rim, and the green, it's like a green Cumberland, 2 different greens in it, going off there. A classic Dublin. James who does the ordering for the company, Mitchell's the owner, asked me for Dublins, so there's a classic Dublin for them, rusticated again. And then sort of a Danish style apple with Fordite, contrast rim, sandblasted this one, and a black ebonite stem. What else are they having? A Prince. I thinned down the shank on this one just to see if I liked it, and I do. So that's quite a slender little Prince, that. Again blasted with a contrast rim. I was hoping for some smooths out of these ones, and the briar just wasn't agreeing with me. So hopefully I've got some blocks. I can do a couple of freehands for him. And then I can guarantee a smooth almost, unless there's any nasties in it. And then a sort of a canted Dublin mini Warden with a nice denim Cumberland. So those are the pipes that are going off to MBSD. And then I'll show you what I've got for the Danish Pipe Shop. So first off, it's a black blasted Dublin with Fordite accent. I've been playing around a little bit recently, so these sort of stepped shank to stem transitions are quite nice. Oh, I got gifted a new tool. I'll show you that in a minute. That happened directly after the Eltang visit. I went to see Pascal Piazzolla, who is a very, he's Italian, but he's worked in St. Claude for many a year. And he gave me a French wheel. Let's do that now. This thing, they're as rare as hen's teeth. And what's great about them is they're slightly spongy and they're curved. So what that means, what I haven't been able to do with my setup, sorry for throwing you all around the workshop like that, I hope you don't feel sick. There we go. Yep. I hope you could see that because I can't see from the other side. By having a curve, it allows you to do this transition here on the wheel rather than by hand. With a flat wheel, you're always going to touch the mouthpiece and stuff, and you need a small surface area touching the briar to be able to do that. So that is great. So pleased to get one of those. I could do with 2 more, but let's not get greedy, huh? So that was the Dublin. Then I've made a cutty. Again, blasted. Nice rings on that. Nice rings on that Dublin as well, actually. These needed a blast. They almost were smooths, but not quite. Little horn accent. Nice bit of horn, that. Lots of detail in it. There we go. Then one of those eggs. That's a natural. It's just the oil giving it the colour, because iPhone cameras tend to show quite a bit of yellow for some reason. Again, a blast. And the Denim Cumberland. I just showed you the Dublin that's going there to the Danish Pipe Shop. Nice bit of straight grain. Nice bit of grain anyway on there. Little dainty little pipe. I want there to be something for everyone, you know. Then one of my bulldogs, little forward cant, some nice grain on there, going all the way around. I've got to make one of these for somebody as well on my list. Ebonite stem. Just put the shoulders in so that it's comfier in the mouth, otherwise it kind of well, first of all you lose the line, and second of all it's going to be too wide up here. You know, the bit is my standard size, but if it's too wide out here, it's not going to be very comfy. So that was the reason for that. And then yesterday I sat down and I said to myself, right, I'm going to make a freehand and put what I've been learning into practice in my own workshop. So did that, and then I thought, well, it's good. Tom's a part owner of the Danish Pipe Shop, big supporter of it anyway, and so it made sense to send something to them after I've learned from Tom. So I made this freehand. You can see I've pretty much captured the grain on that all the way around. was an unusual block, so hence it dictated the shape of this sort of freehand Dublin. And then I stylized the rim. So there's some asymmetry there. Nice bit of bird's eye on there as well. Very happy with how that turned out. So that's what I'll be practicing freehands for a while, whilst going through my commission list and getting those 3 more pipes for the shop in America together. There we go. So that's that. That's all caught up, I suppose. So it's getting on for 7:30, 8 o'clock here now. So I'll just go and make some dinner and call it a day, and then attack some more pipes tomorrow. Next week, I've got the whole week with Bruno. I owe him some, definitely owe him some time in his workshop after the August, the way that it's been. So I'm going to smoke this pipe, which is a great souvenir from my trip, and say goodbye. All right, everyone, all the best. Take care. Cheers.